Hi, this is Andrew Aversa with Impact Soundworks, and today I'm excited to finally reveal Shreddage 3 HYDRA to the world. This is our first 8-string guitar, and we pulled out all the stops in sampling it. Without a doubt, HYDRA has been our biggest virtual guitar project ever by a long shot. This beast is going to help you make absolutely killer rock and metal music, especially progressive metal and heavy subgenres, but its crystal clear tone is actually stunning for a wide range of genres, and I'm going to show you how that sounds. Before I talk about the instrument more, let's jump into my Perimeter demo, which was originally composed by Daniel Barlin for the game Xenocrisis. If you've used our other Shreddage 3 guitars, this interface should look pretty familiar by now, so I'll mostly be talking about the sound of HYDRA. We recorded the guitar with two Fishman Fluence Tosin Abasi's signature pickup positions, neck and bridge, which gives you a ton of different tone options. The neck pickup is more dark and mellow, while the bridge is brighter and harsher, maybe more aggressive. However, both pickups have incredibly long and clear sustain time. Some sustain notes actually ring out for over 40 seconds before they reach down to the noise floor. On the articulation side, we've got all the key techniques you've come to expect from the Shreddage series. Sustains, staccatos, palm mutes, power chords, tremolo, harmonics and pinch harmonics, hammer-on, pull-off legato, slides, tapping, and release noises. Sustains have 3 dynamic layers, more than any of the Shreddage 2 guitars, which lets you play with more nuance. The difference between soft and hard sustains is really noticeable and especially important for fast lead passages. Palm mutes are super deeply sampled also, with up to 5 different mute levels for every note. I'm going to loop this simple riff and vary up the velocities to control the mute level that you hear. This will be most noticeable on lower strings and lower frets. On a side note, the default S3 HYDRA mapping setup uses velocity to switch between mutes and sustains, instead of key switches like some of the earlier Shreddage 3 instruments. You can also adjust how velocity affects which palm mute layer is used, along with tightness and volume on the Tact tab. If we use a clean tone like this one, Arithmokinetic, you can hear it shine. Given the name HYDRA and how good it sounds for high-gain music, you might be surprised at how good HYDRA's clean tone actually is. You can use the guitar with minimal processing for some beautiful chords and effects. Also, because of how low the range extends, all the way down to drop E, you can even use it in the role of a bass guitar with the right processing. Those Fluence pickups come in handy to keep the tone very clear. Alright, but let's switch back to the fun stuff, high gain, and take a look at one of the most exciting new features called Pick Attack. This is an extra noise layer that can be adjusted right on the main page. It affects any pick articulation, so things like sustain, palm mute, and staccato, but not hammer-on or slides. Now for some context, we usually edit Shreddage guitar samples so there's about 30 milliseconds between when the note starts and when the tone or the transient hits. That first 30 milliseconds has some very important pre-attack noise that you'll immediately miss if you turn up global offset too much. It kind of makes the difference between a very sterile and MIDI sounding guitar and one that has a little bit more life to it. So the new Pick Attack knob adds exactly what it sounds like, more pick sound, to this pre-transient phase. This is modulated further by velocity, so lower velocity means quieter pick sounds. Simply put, this makes your lead and solo parts sound way better. And by adjusting this, bite, and global offset, you can drastically change your style and tone. Speaking of tone, HYDRA's huge range means some of these snapshots will bring out the bass way more than others. If you want low register, progressive melodic tones akin to 8-string bands like Animals as Leaders, check out this Mirrored Beast snapshot. Compare that to the Lion Song snapshot and note the difference in low-end power. Simply swapping between neck and bridge pickups is going to let you change your tone quite a bit, especially with power chords. Finally, let's hear another multi-track example with HYDRA playing a solo lead, rhythm, and bass part. And there you have Shreddage 3 HYDRA. I hope you're starting to feel how much passion we put into this instrument. It's the culmination of 10 years' experience in creating guitar sample libraries going all the way back to the original Shreddage 1. And I'm sure it's going to bring you joy and inspiration for your music. Or if you're a metalhead, it might bring you doom and chaos, or something like that. Anyway, Shreddage 3 HYDRA is available now for Contact Player and is fully NKS compatible. You can pick it up for the list price of $149, but be sure to check your Impact Soundworks account for a cross-grade deal if you own any of the other Shreddage 3 guitars. This has been Andrew Aversa, and I want to thank you for watching.